And we've got breaking news at this hour. The Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, with an announcement that we brought you first today during Fox News at 4, announcing an inquiry for impeachment of the president.
I'm announcing the House of Representatives moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry. I'm directing our 6 committees to proceed with their investigations under that umbrella of impeachment inquiry. The president must be held accountable. No one is above the law.
In that announcement, Pelosi said she called on lawmakers to, quote, honor their constitutional oath to protect the country from all enemies, foreign and domestic, unquote. This probe centers on whether President Trump abused his presidential powers and sought help from a foreign government for his re-election.
And just after Pelosi's announcement, the president tweeting, quote, Pelosi and others, Maxine Waters included, can you believe this? He went on to add, such an important day at the United Nations, so much work and so much success, and the Democrats purposely had to ruin and demean it with more breaking news, witch hunt garbage, so bad for our country.
The president also announcing earlier today that the unredacted transcripts from that phone call in question with the Ukrainian President will be released tomorrow. Be sure to stay with Fox 10 News for the very latest on this developing story. Of course, we'll be updating it on air and online at fox10tv.com.
The actions taken to date by the president have seriously violated the Constitution, especially when the president says, Article 2 says I can do whatever I want. The actions of the Trump presidency revealed the dishonorable fact of the president's betrayal of his oath of office, betrayal of our national security, and betrayal of the integrity of our elections.
And still breaking at this hour, the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi there announcing the House is moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry of the president. The move putting the Democratic Speaker's stamp on the investigation that has been underway in the House.
The probe centering on whether Mr. Trump abused his presidential powers and sought help from a foreign government for his re-election. Plenty of reaction from both sides beginning to pour in. A number of Republicans gathering tonight at a public meeting for State Senate hopeful Tommy Tuberville.
Our Tyler Fingert standing by in Foley. Tyler, what are you hearing so far?
Well, the topic is definitely going to be coming up tonight here in this meeting. Right now, the room is empty, but the chairs are already set. No matter what happens, impeachment has a huge implication. Just that term. Right now, the Common Sense campaign of South Baldwin County is setting up for an event here at the Graham Creek Nature Preserve. Voters will get a chance to meet 2020 Senate candidate and former Auburn coach Tommy Tuberville. They'll get to see where he stands on key issues ahead of the primary election this March. I have a sneaking suspicion Tuberville will probably weigh in on what Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi announced less than 2 hours ago in regards to the impeachment investigation. I'll ask him that question and bring you his response at 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. Other Alabama politicians are also responding, including Republican Representative Bradley Byrne, who's running against Tuberville for Senate. In a tweet tonight, he wrote, Alabama stands with you, Mr. President. Here's how some other local GOPers here in Baldwin County are responding.
I think the people of South Baldwin County and most of the people in this state are going to support the president. The founders set the Constitution up for a specific reason, and they included an impeachment process as a way to remove a president. But they also outlined specific reasons for impeachment. You know, certain things, you have to meet certain criteria, certain things have to happen before you can be impeached.
Here's a look at how the Senate campaign is going here in Alabama. A recent poll by a Montgomery-based company putting Tuberville in the top of the pack. 29% of those polled picking him for 2020. Congressman Byrne polled in with 21%. Roy Moore followed with 13%, and Secretary of State John Merrill with just under 12%. Arnold Mooney polled in last place with 2%. If you want to come out here tonight and hear Tuberville, the stage is set. That's set to happen in just about a half hour from now at 6 p.m. We'll have full coverage tonight on the news at 9 and 10. We're live tonight in Foley. Tyler Fingert, Fox 10 News.